Your Volkswagen engine is tired, sluggish, and doesn't feel like it did when you first bought it. But what if I told you that in the next 30 days, you could completely transform your engine's performance, restore lost power, and make it run smoother than it has in years? No expensive parts needed, just the right knowledge and a systematic approach. Listen, I've seen thousands of VW engines that owners thought were on their last legs. Rough idles, hesitation, poor fuel economy, and that annoying lack of power that creeps up so gradually you almost don't notice it. Most people think this is just normal aging. They're wrong. Your VW engine is a precision German-engineered machine that's designed to run perfectly for hundreds of thousands of miles. The problem isn't the engine, it's the accumulated neglect and contamination that's slowly choking its performance. The good news? Almost all of it is reversible. I'm about to walk you through a complete engine revival protocol that addresses every major performance-robbing issue in your Volkswagen. This isn't about band-aids or quick fixes. This is about systematically restoring your engine to like-new condition using proven methods that actually work. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact step-by-step process to breathe new life into your VW engine. Let's get started. Step 1. The complete intake system restoration. There's a thick layer of carbon choking your engine right now, and it's stealing 15 to 20% of your power. This is the single most important step for bringing your VW engine back to life, especially if you have a TSI or FSI engine with direct injection. Carbon buildup on your intake valves is the silent killer of performance, and it's happening in every direct injection VW on the road. Why this happens? Direct injection sprays fuel directly into the combustion chamber, which is great for power and efficiency. But unlike older port injection systems, no fuel ever washes across the intake valves. Meanwhile, your PCV system is constantly recirculating oil vapor and blow-by gases across those valves. Over time, these vapors bake onto the hot valve surfaces, creating thick carbon deposits. At 50,000 miles, you might have a thin coating. At 100,000 miles, you're looking at significant buildup that's restricting airflow. At 150,000 miles, some valves can be 30 to 40% blocked. This is why your engine feels so much weaker than it used to. The symptoms you're experiencing: that rough idle when cold, carbon buildup, the hesitation when you accelerate from a stop, carbon buildup, the decrease in fuel economy, you guessed it, carbon buildup, misfires that come and go, almost always carbon on the valves. The solution: walnut blasting. This is a professional service where crushed walnut shells are blasted at high pressure across your intake valves. The walnut media is hard enough to remove carbon, but soft enough not to damage valve surfaces. It's like pressure washing your valves. The process takes 3 to 4 hours and costs between $400 to $600, depending on your engine configuration. Yes, that seems expensive, but consider this. You'll immediately restore 15 to 20 horsepower, improve fuel economy by 2 to 3 miles per gallon, eliminate rough idle issues, and prevent future carbon-related problems. What to expect after the service? The transformation is dramatic. Your engine will feel responsive again. Throttle response becomes crisp. The smoothness you remember from when the car was new returns. Cold starts become effortless. It's like getting a new engine without the $8,000 price tag. The maintenance plan. After the initial cleaning, you need to prevent rapid reaccumulation. Use a quality intake valve cleaner like CRC intake valve and turbo cleaner every 5,000 miles. Run a can through following the instructions. This creates a protective coating and slows carbon formation significantly. Also, adopt the Italian tune-up method. Once a week, get your engine up to full operating temperature, then take it on a spirited drive. Run through the RPM range in second and third gear, getting up to 4,500 to 5,000 RPM. This higher engine speed increases blow-by pressure and helps prevent carbon from adhering to valve surfaces. Step 2. The fuel system. Deep clean. Your fuel injectors are clogged with deposits that are causing uneven combustion and destroying your performance. Even with direct injection, your fuel system needs attention. Fuel injectors develop deposits on their tips that affect spray patterns. Poor spray patterns mean incomplete combustion, which means lost power, rough running, and increased emissions. The comprehensive fuel system treatment. Start with a professional-grade fuel system cleaner. I'm talking about the serious stuff. BG44K, Liquimolygectron, or Techron Concentrate Plus. These aren't the cheap additives at the gas station. These are concentrated detergents that actually dissolve deposits. Here's the exact protocol. Fill your tank to about 1/4 full. Add the entire bottle of cleaner. Then fill the tank completely with premium fuel. The premium fuel matters here because the higher octane combined with the cleaner creates optimal cleaning conditions. Drive the tank down below 1/4, keeping the engine under moderate load. Highway driving is ideal. The sustained higher RPMs and consistent fuel flow maximize the cleaning action. Then refill with premium and repeat the process with another bottle of cleaner. For severe cases, injector service. If your VW has over 100,000 miles and has never had injector service, you need professional cleaning. This involves removing the injectors and cleaning them ultrasonically, then testing their spray patterns and flow rates. This service costs $300 to $400, but restores injectors to like new performance. The difference is immediately noticeable. Smoother idle, better throttle response, improved fuel economy, and restored power. Your engine computer can finally deliver the precise fuel metering it was designed for. The fuel filter replacement. This is often overlooked. Your fuel filter should be replaced every 40,000 to 50,000 miles. A restricted fuel filter starves your engine of fuel under load, causing performance loss and potential fuel pump damage. It's a $50 part that takes 30 minutes to replace and can dramatically improve performance if yours is clogged. Step 3. The engine oil flush and renewal. The oil in your engine right now is hiding years of accumulated sludge and deposits that are strangling performance. Even if you change your oil regularly, deposits accumulate in places that normal oil changes don't reach. Oil passages, the crankcase, valve covers, and oil pan all develop sludge over time. This sludge restricts oil flow, reduces cooling efficiency, and robs your engine of power. The proper engine flush procedure. Forget those 5-minute flush products. They're too harsh and can dislodge large chunks of sludge that clog passages. Instead, use Liqui Moly Engine Flush or BGEPR. These are gentler cleaners designed for European engines. Here's the process. Warm your engine to operating temperature. Add the engine flush product to your old oil. Idle the engine for 10 to 15 minutes. No driving, just idling. This gives the cleaner time to dissolve deposits without creating excessive pressure. After idling, immediately drain the oil while it's hot. You'll see the sludge coming out. It's often shocking how much contamination exits. Replace the filter, then fill with fresh VW spec synthetic oil. The double oil change method. For seriously neglected engines, do 2 oil changes back to back. Change the oil with quality synthetic, drive for 500 miles, then change it again. That first 500-mile interval allows the fresh detergents in new oil to suspend and remove deposits. The second change removes all that contaminated oil. After this process, commit to 5,000-mile oil change intervals using VW 502.00 or 504.00 approved synthetic oil. This prevents deposit formation and keeps your engine running clean. Why this makes such a difference? Clean oil passages mean better lubrication. Better lubrication means less friction. Less friction means more power making it to the wheels, improved fuel economy, and smoother operation. Your engine will feel more free revving and responsive. Step 4. The ignition system overhaul. Weak spark is leaving power on the table and causing your engine to run rough. Your ignition system is responsible for creating the spark that ignites the air-fuel mixture. As spark plugs age and coils weaken, ignition quality deteriorates. This causes misfires, incomplete combustion, and significant power loss. The complete spark plug replacement. Use only OEM or OEM equivalent spark plugs. For most VW engines, that means NGK or Bosch, plugs with the exact part number specified for your engine. Generic plugs don't have the correct heat range or electrode configuration. Replace all spark plugs simultaneously, even if some look better than others. Inconsistent spark plugs create uneven combustion across cylinders. Follow the torque specifications exactly. Over-tightening can crack the ceramic insulator, while under-tightening creates poor heat transfer. Gap check every plug before installation, even if they're pre-gapped. Shipping and handling can alter gaps. Use a proper gap tool, not a cheap coin-style gauge. Ignition coil evaluation. VW coils typically last 80,000 to 120,000 miles. If you're experiencing misfires or rough running, your coils are suspect. The smart approach is to replace all coils at once. Yes, this costs $200 to $300, but it prevents the frustration of chasing individual coil failures. Coil-on-plug designs mean each cylinder gets its own coil. When one weakens, that cylinder produces less power. You might not get a check engine light until the coil completely fails. By replacing all coils together, you ensure even strong spark across all cylinders. The immediate improvements: New plugs and coils transform your engine's personality. Throttle response becomes instant. Idle smoothness improves dramatically. Cold starts are effortless. Fuel economy increases because combustion is complete and efficient. You'll feel like someone added 20 horsepower. The air intake system optimization. Your engine is suffocating, and fixing it costs less than $50. Your engine needs massive amounts of air to make power. Restrictions anywhere in the intake path strangle performance. Most VW owners don't realize how much power they're losing to a dirty air filter and contaminated mass airflow sensor. The air filter replacement. Check your air filter. I bet it's filthy. A clogged air filter restricts airflow, which reduces power and worsens fuel economy. Replace it with a quality OEM or MAN filter. Don't use cheap filters that don't seal properly or oiled performance filters that can contaminate your MAF sensor. A new air filter typically restores 5 to 10 horsepower on a neglected engine. That's a $30 investment for immediate power gains. The MAF sensor cleaning. Your mass airflow sensor is a precision instrument that measures incoming air. The engine computer uses this information to calculate fuel delivery. When the MAF sensor gets contaminated with oil, film, and dust, it sends incorrect readings. This causes poor fuel metering, rough running, and significant power loss. Use only CRCMAF sensor cleaner. Never use carburetor cleaner or other solvents that can damage the delicate sensing elements. Remove the MAF sensor from the intake tube. Spray the sensor elements with short bursts from about 4 to 6 inches away. Let it dry completely before reinstalling. A clean MAF sensor restores proper fuel trim, smooths idle quality, and can improve fuel economy by 1 to 2 miles per gallon while restoring lost power. The PCV system check. Your positive crankcase ventilation system routes blow-by gases back into the intake. When the PCV valve sticks or fails, it creates improper crankcase pressure. This causes rough idle, oil consumption, and performance issues. Locate your PCV valve and replace it if it's original. It's a $20 to $40 part that takes minutes to change and can solve mysterious performance problems. While you're there, check all vacuum lines for cracks or disconnections. These small leaks cause lean conditions and rough running. Step 6. The throttle body cleaning. There's a gunked-up throttle plate restricting your airflow, and cleaning it takes 15 minutes. Your throttle body controls airflow into the engine. Over time, oil vapor from the PCV system and carbon deposits accumulate on the throttle plate and bore. This creates a rough, inconsistent idle and reduces throttle response. The cleaning process. Remove the intake tube from the throttle body so you can access the throttle plate. Use throttle body cleaner and a soft cloth to wipe the throttle plate and the bore around it. Don't use hard brushes that can damage the coating. For electronic throttle bodies, never force the throttle plate open manually. You can damage the motor. Instead, have an assistant turn the key to accessory position, don't start the engine, and gently press the accelerator pedal to open the plate while you clean. After cleaning, you may need to perform a throttle body adaptation or relearn procedure. This allows the engine computer to relearn the idle position. Some VWs do this automatically after a few drive cycles. Others need a scan tool. The results. A clean throttle body dramatically improves idle stability. Your engine will hold a steady idle without hunting or fluctuating. Throttle response becomes linear and predictable. Off-idle stumble disappears. It's one of those maintenance items where you don't realize how bad it was until you experience how good it should be. Step 7. The cooling system optimization. Your engine is running hotter than it should and it's killing performance and efficiency. Engine temperature directly affects performance. Too hot, and your engine computer pulls timing and enriches the fuel mixture to protect components. This costs you power and fuel economy. The thermostat replacement. VW thermostats can stick partially open or closed as they age. A stuck-open thermostat causes slow warm-up and prevents the engine from reaching optimal operating temperature. A stuck-closed thermostat causes overheating. Replace your thermostat every 80,000 to 100,000 miles as preventive maintenance. Use only OEM thermostats. They have the correct opening temperature. Aftermarket thermostats often open at the wrong temperature, causing the engine computer to operate in less than optimal fuel and timing maps. The coolant flush. Old coolant loses its protective additives and becomes acidic. This causes internal corrosion and reduces heat transfer efficiency. Perform a complete coolant system flush, not just a drain and fill. A proper flush removes all old coolant, scale deposits, and contamination. Refill with OEM G13 coolant mixed to the correct concentration. The right coolant maintains proper operating temperature, protects aluminum components, and ensures optimal engine performance. Temperature sensor verification. Your engine has multiple temperature sensors. If the coolant temperature sensor is reading incorrectly, your engine computer makes poor decisions about fuel delivery and ignition timing. Have your sensors tested and replace any that are out of specification. Step 8. The compression and leak down test. Before you do anything else, you need to know if your engine has mechanical issues. All the cleaning in the world won't help if your engine has worn piston rings, leaking valves, or a blown head gasket. A compression test tells you the health of your engine's internal components. When to test? If your engine has over 150,000 miles, smoke on startup, excessive oil consumption, or significant power loss, perform compression and leak down tests before investing in other services. What good numbers look like? Compression should be consistent across all cylinders, typically 150 to 180 psi for most VW engines. Variation of more than 10% between cylinders indicates problems. A leak down test shows where compression is escaping, past rings, through valves, or via the head gasket. If tests reveal mechanical issues, you'll need to decide whether to repair or replace the engine. But if compression is good, you know your engine's foundation is solid and the performance issues are maintenance-related and fixable. The 30-day transformation plan. Here's your exact roadmap to making your VW engine run like new. Week 1, start with the fuel system. Add professional-grade fuel system cleaner and run 2 tanks of premium fuel through the system. Replace the fuel filter. This begins cleaning deposits while you plan other services. Week 2, schedule and complete the walnut blasting service for carbon removal. This is the most impactful single service. You'll immediately notice smoother running and better throttle response. Week 3, perform the ignition system overhaul. Replace all spark plugs and ignition coils. Clean the MAF sensor and replace the air filter. Clean the throttle body. Week 4, complete the oil flush procedure and double oil change. Replace the PCV valve. Check and replace the thermostat if needed. Perform the coolant flush. The results you can expect. Follow this protocol completely, and here's what you'll experience. Power restoration of 15 to 25 horsepower, depending on your engine's condition. Throttle response that's immediate and linear. Smooth idle that's rock steady at all temperatures. Improved fuel economy of 2 to 4 miles per gallon. Elimination of hesitation, stumbling, and rough running. Reduced engine noise and vibration. Effortless cold starts. That satisfying feeling of driving a well-maintained machine. The total investment for this complete engine revival is approximately $1,200 to $1,800, including professional services. Compare that to a new engine at $8,000 to $12,000 or a new vehicle at $30,000 plus, and you're getting incredible value. Maintaining the results. Once you've restored your engine to like-new condition, maintaining it is straightforward. Oil changes every 5,000 miles with VW-approved synthetic oil. Fuel system cleaner every 5,000 miles. Quality fuel. Use top-tier certified gas stations. Regular spirited driving to prevent carbon accumulation. Immediate attention to any check engine lights or performance changes. Annual inspection of spark plugs, filters, and fluid conditions. The bottom line, your Volkswagen engine was engineered to deliver precise, powerful, efficient performance for hundreds of thousands of miles. When it doesn't feel right, it's not because the engine is worn out. It's because accumulated contamination and neglected maintenance have compromised its ability to perform. The 8-step protocol I've given you addresses every major performance-robbing issue: carbon buildup on intake valves, fuel system deposits, contaminated oil, weak ignition components, restricted air intake, dirty throttle body, cooling system inefficiency, and mechanical verification. This isn't magic. It's systematic maintenance targeting the specific issues that plague VW engines. Every step is proven, practical, and produces measurable results. Your engine ran like a dream when it was new. With this protocol, it will run like a dream again. The transformation isn't just about performance. It's about rediscovering why you fell in love with your Volkswagen in the first place. Don't wait for complete failure. failure. Start this process today. In 30 days, you'll be driving a vehicle that feels completely transformed. Your VW deserves this attention, and you deserve the incredible driving experience that a properly maintained engine delivers. If this video helped you, subscribe for more VW maintenance guides. Comment below with your engine type and mileage. I want to hear about your transformation. And share this with any Volkswagen owner who's frustrated with their engine's performance. Your engine's revival starts now. Let's make it run like new.